Hello, we're getting ready to start problem set 8. So I need you to have that ready to go, if you wouldn't mind getting those together. I don't think I have any special instructions for you today, other than the fact that your exit ticket, you just need to make sure that you send it to your teacher. You need to send that to your teacher when you're finished with it, after you have completed both the problem set and the homework set, and a parent has helped you correct that. So there we go. Those are the pages that you'll need for today. All right, today we are going to practice counting backwards. We're going to actually start at 1,000 and we are going to count down. We're going to count down by tens. I have a bundle of 10 here to help you think about counting back by 10. We're going to count back by tens until we get to 940. So we're going to start at 1,000 and count back by tens until we get to 940. Are you ready? So 1,000, that's where we're starting. 990, 980, 970, 960, 950, 940. That was our target to get to 940. Now we're going to continue at 940 and we are going to count back by a bundle of 100. So this time we're going to count by 100s and we are going to count back starting at 940 until we get to 540. So we're starting at 940 and we're going to count until we get to 540. So we're going to count back by 100 starting at 940. So say 940, 840, 740, 640, and 540. So that's where we ended this time. So now, whoops, there we go. We ended at 540, and now we are going to count by bundles of 10 until we get to 500. So we're starting on 540 and 530, 520, 510, and 500. So we made it to our target, counting back by 10. So now we're going to start at that 500 and we're going to count back by single straws to 495. Ready? So we say 500, 499, 498, 497, 496, 495, which is where we were going to. Now we're going to continue our counting starting at 495, and we're going to count again by bundles of 10. So we're at 495, and so we're starting at 495, 485, 475, 465, and there we are at 465. So we used a variety of counting back, either by hundreds, by tens, or by ones. So that was an interesting activity. You can practice more of that at home if you would like to, with bundles of 100, bundles of 10, and singles. Okay, now we're going to look at some related facts. If I say 10 take away 6, you would tell me the related fact would be 6 plus 4 equals 10. So 10 take away 6 would give me 4, and the related fact would be 6 plus 4 equals 10. So I will say this, and you will say the related fact. So here we go. Are you ready to try a couple of these? All right, so let's do 8 take away 3 equals, the related fact would be 3 plus 5 equals 8. Why? Because 8 take away 3 would be 5, and 3 plus 5 would equal 8. So I will say 13 take away 7. You're going to tell me the related fact, which would be 7 plus 6 equals 13. All right, are you getting the idea? Okay, here's my fact. You're looking for the related fact. 11 take away 8. Related fact would be 8 plus 3 equals 11. Okay, we'll try one more of these. So my fact is 15 take away 9. You're coming up with the related fact, which would be 9 plus 6 equals 15. All right, so that's how we work with related facts. Let's take a look at our problem application for today. Here's our word problem. Remember, second graders should be able to solve simple word problems. And remember, if we have a word problem, we need to answer with a word answer. And we also should be using cubes, as well as read, draw, and write. And today we're going to be doing a lot of the drawing part and then the writing part. So let's start by reading the problem. Stacy has $154. She has 14 $1 bills. The rest is in $10 bills. How many $10 bills does she have? So let's take a look. Stacy has $154 in total. As a part of that $154, she has 14 $1 bills. And we're not going to be exchanging any of those $1 bills in this problem. We're just going to keep them as $1 bills. The rest, that's kind of important, are $10 bills. So we're trying to find out how many $10 bills does she have. So I know that I'm going to have to answer a question with a written statement, which would be Stacy has this many $10 bills. That's the question that we're coming up with. Stacy has how many $10 bills? That's what we're trying to figure out. So let's think about what we're doing. Our total number, or our total value of the money that she has is $154, right? All right, so she has $154. Well, I know that in the tens place, she's got $100. I'm going to show that $100 in $10 bills since we're trying to figure out how many $10 bills she has. So let's have you pause the video and draw 10 $10 bills. Pause the video. So I have drawn 10 $10 bills. I don't want to exchange those for a $100 bill, but I do know that it has a value of 100. Because I'm trying to find out how many $10 bills she has, and I'm just going to highlight because that's really, when I've been working this problem, that's what I kept on forgetting, is that I don't get to exchange anything. I'm just trying to find out how many $10 bills. So far, I know that she's got 10. She has 10 $1 bills. Now let's take a look at these 14 $1 bills. Let's draw a picture of those. So we've got, I'm going to have you pause the video. So I have now drawn 14 $1 bills. Okay, I don't get to exchange those because that's 14 $1 bills. But I do know that if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, if I take 10 of those, that leaves these guys over here. If I take 10 of those, that would be the same as $10. So I need to still try to figure out how many $100 bills she has. So I need to think about how much do I have right now and how many more $10 bills will I need to get up to 540. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. If I did another $10 bill, that would be 110. Another $10 bill would be 120. Another $10 bill would be 130. Another $10 bill would be 140. Now, I don't want to do any more because I do have $10 right there in ones. So if I'm thinking about that, that would mean 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, plus 110, 120, 130, 140, and that 10 would give me $150. And if I added in these four ones over there, if I add those in, I would have what I'm looking for, which is $154. Now, I don't get to exchange this one for a $10 bill. It has to stay as 14 ones. The question that I am trying to figure out is how many of those bills would be a $10 bill. Now, I've set that up for you pretty good, and I want you to see what you would write right there. Okay, I'm coming back. Let's count and see how many of these turned out to be $10 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If you said 14 of those bills would be $10 bills, you would be exactly correct. So when I take those 14 $10 bills, which would be 140, add that 10, which is in ones, and then these extra ones, I would come up with my grand total of 154. So if you said Stacy has 14 $10 bills, congratulations. All right, now it is time for you to try your problem set today. And you will see that the problem set really is 1, 2, 3, 4 pages plus the homework pages and a homework problem that you need to complete, and then the exit ticket that you need to complete. And there is your template for counting out the money. And if, by the way, if you need to have paper money, Miss Starr has some here for you at school. You are welcome to stop by and pick up some paper money, or if you've got some play money at your house, you could use that. Now, in order for you to know how to do these kinds of problems, you do have to watch the professionally made video for lesson 8, and they do a demonstration on how to do these kinds of problems. So get that done. You're going to take just a minute, and it's probably going to take you about between a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe not that long, but it's going to take you a little bit of time. So pause the video, and then when you're ready to have somebody come and check your work, you can turn the video back on and your parents can check it for you. Okay, pause the video. All right, so are you back? I'm going to remind you that this is your parents' responsibility to check your work. So students should not be checking their own work. They should have a parent look over their work and then have them fix anything that maybe they did not have correct. So here is the first page of what you should be doing as you work these problems. You need to pause the video. Pause that video, please. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the second page. It's very similar to the first. You need to have a parent go over your pages and make sure that you are doing these problems correctly as demonstrated on the lesson 8 video that you were supposed to watch today. I think I might have said 7 a minute ago, but I meant lesson 8 video. So pause so you can check. Here comes the next page. Pause so you can check. Okay, here is the next page of your homework. So pause the video and take a look at 91, 217, and how these have been filled in appropriately with $100 bills, $10 bills, and such. Going to the next page, you need to make sure you show your work, and the value of Joshua's money was $44. All right, so then you are going to, when you're counting out your money, you can use this as your place value chart. Once you're done with all of that and you feel comfortable, then you can try the exit page or the exit ticket and make sure that you send this to your teacher. Okay, have a great day. Send that to your teacher. Bye.